We'll start on the back with your knees bent and your feet on the ground. Place both of your hands on your rib cage. With the next inhale, feel your upper body is rising, expanding. And with an exhale, soften on the ground. You'll do that a few more times. Let your mind travel together with the air. Feel how you're opening and softening with each sip of air. You're creating the connection between your mind and your body. Use that connection throughout the practice. Every time when you feel like it's challenging, maybe not challenging enough, concentrate on your breath. Again and again, let it bring you back to the moment. Stretch your arms alongside your body, palms facing down, feet are firm on the ground, hip distance apart. And with the next inhale, you will lift your hips up and then slowly lower. Do that again. Inhale, you reach. Exhale, you soften. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot to the ground, a little bit closer to the center of your mat. Your right leg will reach to the sky. Grab it any way you want and add some spinning movements for your ankle. And a couple of times you'll bend your knee and then you straighten your leg back to the sky. Keep your leg long, arms by your side, palms facing down. And with the next inhale, you'll lift your hips up. And with exhale, lower. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time, lift and hold it there. Maybe adding small pulsing up and down. Lower your hips, that right heel on top of your left knee, open the knee wide. Stay here, or if you want a little bit more intensity for the stretch, you'll thread your arms through and bring that left knee closer to your chest. Some gentle rocking side to side. Big breaths. Unclench your jaw. Release your legs and your arms, both feet to the ground. This time it's your left leg that shoots to the sky. Grab it anywhere. Start spinning that foot. Get all the cracks out of it. And then maybe bending the knee and then lengthening leg. Do that a couple more times. Keep your leg lifted, arms by your side, palms facing down. And with next inhale, lift your hips up and then lower. Again, inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. One more time, lift and hold. Small pulses up and down. Lower your hips all the way, and then it's a figure four, second side. Open your left knee wide. Thread your arms through if you wish. And maybe you can bring that right knee closer. Gentle rocking side to side. Big breaths. With every exhale, releasing something you might be still holding around your left hip area. Release your arms, step your legs, and then you'll grab the backs of your thighs and rock forward and back a couple of times. And meet me in a tabletop. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. You'll start moving in cat and cow. Inhale, you arching. Exhale, you rounding. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Find the neutral spine here and bring your left knee a bit more to the center. Maybe even walk your hands a little bit more to the left side of your mat. And then from there, you will open your hip to the right. So right leg is bent and hip is open. From there, you'll start with big circles, trying to disengage your right leg from the rest of your body. It's just the leg that is moving. Change the direction. Next time you open that knee to the side, pause. And then maybe open your leg. Bend the knee. And then lengthen that leg. Do that a couple more times. Both knees to the ground. Bring them together. Tuck your toes under, sit on your heels, and shake your hands. Both hands to the ground, tabletop. This time it's your right knee that will move a little bit more to the center. Maybe even your hands will walk a little bit more to the right. And then you will open your left knee, big circles. Change the direction. Next time your knee is opening to the left, pause and then maybe straighten your leg. Bend the knee, straighten the leg. One more time, bend it, straighten. Both knees to the ground. Walk your hands back to the center and then slightly forward. Tuck your toes under and push your hips high. Downward facing dog. Pedal your feet. Bend your knees. Push the ground away. And finally, find some stillness. You're thinking about pushing your hips up and back, lengthening your spine. Unclench your jaw. A few big breaths. Bend your knees, look forward, And you will walk your hands all the way to the back of your mat. Shift your feet wider, wider, wider. And then it's your elbows that are pushing the knees apart. If it feels too intense for your ankles, you're welcome to pad your heels. One more breath. You'll lift your hips higher, but keep your back long. And very slowly, you'll start walking all the way to the top of your mat. And then the same way, you will walk all the way down. Once you get there, sit back into your Malasana squat. Open those knees wide. Hands to the ground. Walk yourself back to your table. Bring the knees to the ground. And then your right foot will step to the top of your mat. Maybe bring your left knee a little bit lower your mat, and you will plunge as deep as you can here in lizard. You're welcome to get down to your elbows if that feels good. You're welcome to stay on your hands. Maybe that gentle swaying side to side. Find all the sticky spots there. Walk your hands so that they frame your front foot. Tuck your back foot toes under, and you will do a few lifts to high lunge and then back to low lunge. Support yourself with your hands or with your blocks. Bring the knee to the ground, both hands to the inside your foot again. Lift your back knee off the ground, and it's a few side lunges. You can go as low as you want, keeping your hands on the ground or without your hands. One more on each side. And you're shifting all the way to the top. Step back, your downward facing dog. To the table, and right away your left foot will step forward. And you're lunging even deeper here, coming to your lizard. Some swaying side to side. Any arm variation that feels good. Shift your left hand outside your left knee. Tuck your back foot toes under, and on your fingertips or on your hands, you'll lift your back knee off the ground and then place it back to the mat. Do that a few more times. You're welcome to use any support underneath your hands. Both hands to the inside of your front foot. Pick up your back knee off the ground, a couple of side lunges. And then you will shift all the way to the top of your mat. Both hands to the ground. Walk your left foot to the right side of your mat, all the way to the right. Place the shin to the ground. And then your left shin is parallel to the short edge of your mat. Your right shin, the long edge of your mat. 90-90 we call it. Hands in front of your left shin. With a few gentle swaying motions, you will start lowering yourself towards your front leg as low as you can get there. A few big breaths, feeling nice stretch in your left hip. Every exhale to soften, to let go. Start lifting yourself all the way up, and then bring the hands behind your back. Start opening your right knee to the right, following by the left knee. Then it's your left knee that starts and your right knee that follows. Do that a few more times, slowly, with control. I want you to pay attention to what is happening in your hips at the moment. You're doing external and internal rotations that should benefit your hip mobility. Next time your both knees are falling to the right, pause there. Shift all the way facing the bottom of your mat. Your right shin is parallel to the short edge of your mat, and your left shin to the long. From there, start with those swaying motions side to side. And then you will lower yourself any amount that feels good. Big breaths. Start lifting yourself all the way to seated. Bring the feet in front of you. And then lower yourself all the way down your mat. Soles of the feet together, let your knees fall apart. Arms by your side, palms facing down. And from there, you'll start lifting your hips and then lowering. Inhale, you lift. Exhale, you lower. Inhale. Exhale. Place both of your hands on your rib cage again. It's a 3 big breaths to finish this practice.